Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Gonna be hitting up OU with this team that I have right here. It has an Adamant Shuca Berry Metagross on it. Max attack, of course. We have enough speed for Spidef Heatran. Those usually hit 223. The main idea of this team is we're gonna lure ground types using our Shuca Berry Ice Punch, Pokemon like Garchomp, Lando T, and then we can just spam electric type attacks with Specs Magnezone right here. So that's kind of the double steel core we got going on. We have a Rocky Helmet Torn as our defogger. I noticed that these two kind of had some common weaknesses being like fire and ground, so Torn covers the ground weakness right here. Pinsir is a great Magnezone partner and just appreciates the removal of ground types too, like Landorus T, common Rocky Helmet user, Garchomp, common Rough Skin user, so I like this combination right here as well. We have Garchomp, which is a Dragonium Z right here, All-Rocker for the team. One of the fire resists alongside Keldeo for the steel core is Choice Scarf Keldeo for the speed control right here. You can find this team down below in the description if you do wish to try it out. Let's get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here up against a pretty nice looking Chestnut squad. Definitely very weak to my Garchomp alongside my Metagross right here. If I can go ahead and trap the Scissor with my Magnezone, I can have a lot of fun with my Keldeo as well. So those are just things I see right away. Gonna go ahead and lead off with my... So the thing is, I don't really pivot into Koko well, and I feel like they're gonna lead off with that. Garchomp gives me an okay lead against Koko, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. As they actually lead off with Chestnut. Okay, so just gonna get up my rocks here. I don't mind anything this thing wants to do. Just have to go for a Toxic, which is fine. I could see Spiky Shield coming out here. I'm gonna go for the Devastating Drake. I don't think there's Spiky Shielding. Just gonna go ahead and get nice 72% off. Okay, clean. Spiky Shield could come out here. I'm just gonna Outrage. They do go for the Spiky Shield. Okay. Good play all around. Gonna go ahead and just Outrage anyway. As Tapu Koko comes in. Really offensive switch right there. Alright, well, they can have it at this point. I got up my rocks, which is really all I cared about with the Garchomp. It was a good breaker, but, like, I think Magnezone plus Pinsir is definitely my quote-unquote endgame here. I actually go for Brave Bird. Okay, let's get in Magnezone now and just hit him up with a... I think a Flash Cannon into Lando coming in. This, I think I can see how this guy plays. He will go Lando this turn, I think, not Heatran. I also think Lando might be the rocker, which is cool. Yeah, I think this guy will go Lando, not Heatran. Yeah, I could see that, just based on all the offensive plays he was making. They should kill, I think. 1%, are we serious? Tornadus here, my pivot here on the Earthquake. And now I just get to click U-turn here. I feel like they may pivot back to Koko. No, they go Heatran, okay. Could just get in my Pinsir here. And my play is always Earthquake. They might sack off their Lando T. They actually decide to stay in, okay. I get rid of that. My opponent's playing super offensively. I think right here, Scissor could come in, I think. Yeah, Scissor does come in. It's definitely going for a U-turn, so I'm just going to return it. They actually go for a Defog. Okay, that's fine. Likely going for a, I guess, a Bullet Punch now. No, they sack off the Lando to get in what? Scissor again. As long as I have Magnezone healthy, that Scissor cannot win. Okay, so this comes in. I guess my expendable Pokemon now is Metagross, unfortunately, due to the Lando being out of the way. So let's throw it out here. On the U-turn. Okay, not what I wanted at all, but it's fine. Hoopa comes in. Against Hoopa, I'll just Bullet Punch for a bit. Wow, I said for a bit. That was a little bit more than a bit. Let's go here into my Pinsir. Hit him up with an Earthquake, I think, in case they try to use Koko as their pivot. They pivot to Chestnut. Okay. Well, I'll just return here. I don't think they're gonna let me. Actually, I can just SD on this without thinking about it. No, there's no reason to do that. Let's just return. I still don't knock out Koko, which was the main issue, right? I think that now at this point I kind of just win with Scarf, like Keldeo, maybe. Depends on how many moves I can hit too. I'll sack off my Tornadus here to just get in. Yeah, Magnezone here. I just click Volt Switch. They're gonna give me, I think, Hoopa. Yeah, I could see them giving me Hoopa here. And then I should be able to just win with the combination of Pinsir Keldeo. I don't see how either of them doesn't win. Especially if they give me Scissor here, because then I just click Secret Sword. They do give me Scissor, okay. It could be Scarf Koko, so let's keep that in mind when making plays right here. I think Pinsir forces out that Koko, which guarantees a win, because once they get up terrain, I just spam Thunderbolt. So yeah, I just quick attack here. It will knock this out. And then Hoopa cannot beat me either, so That'll be GG right there. We are able to go and win. I think this might have been Bandit Hoop, but they're going to go and forfeit. I'll be right back. Alright, so we've gone from Chestnut to Tyrantrum Trick Room, which is kind of interesting right here. I gotta make sure that I play my Magnezone smart because it's one of my better breakers here. Don't want to have to get trapped by like Scarfalol and Golem and whatnot. SD Garchomp right here kind of just wins outside of terrain. However, I do need damage on Garchomp before that's guaranteed. Bulu as well, so maybe not. We'll see. I think I'll lead off with my Pinsir is the Pokemon that wins outside of terrain. How fast is Alolan Golem? 45. That won't outspeed Pinsir even with a Scarf, so that's cool. I'll go ahead and lead off with my... I'll lead Garchomp. Against a Bronzong, okay. They're definitely going to be Levitate, aren't they? Okay, let's go for Rocks, as they just do the same. They're going to go for Trick Room now, right? So, I could see them Earthquaking here, actually. Let's just start SDing up. They did Trick Room, okay. Okay, so I burned my Z-move there for no reason, but I didn't really see myself using it that well anyway. I guess, what, the Tyrantrum comes in now and takes some Rough Skin? Unless they have Earthquake, which I don't even think they would click, to be honest. I actually hope they do have Earthquake, so I can use my Shuca Metagross to get rid of that. Because they don't really switch into Meteor Mash plus Earthquake right here. It's something I've noticed for sure. Meteor Mash plus Earthquake is going to blow this team away for Metagross. It's Trick Room Magearna. Actually, Trick Room Magearna could be a great endgame for them. Maybe I should play my Metagross smarter. Tapu Bulu comes in, okay. I could see them making an overpredict here and going for Stone Edge. I'm just going to Earthquake. They do have to just Horn Leech. Okay, that's their best play, so I definitely agree with that. Tricky scenario, because I know they have the Rock-type move. Let's go Metagross here, as much as I hate doing it this early. And let's click Meteor Mash. I think my Earthquake kills a Alolan Golem under the terrain, and theirs won't kill me at all. Oh, that does a lot, actually. Yeah, Earthquake should kill this, and... Like, I know they have Trick Room up and all, but... The terrain should weaken it to the point where mine's killing them, but they're doing nothing to me at all. It sucks to have the Shuca Berry burnt, right? But... Such is life. Oh, they have Fire Punch, yikes. Don't burn. Cool. Yeah, I do kill them, so... I mean, maybe I'll... Actually, this is great, too. Are you actually faster than me, though? Are you fast Tyrantrum under Trick Room? No, you're not. But that lived, huh? Wow, Metagross. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of surprised that actually took so little. Head Smash, huh? Alright, Pinsir can come out on a Head Smash. Just click Return here. I gotta be careful about that Magearna, though. I have to be, because under the Trick Room, it's really threatening. I think Magnezone... I might have to play off a Focus Blast Mist this game. I feel like it comes down to that, yeah, if they hit Focus Blast into Magnezone or not. They're gonna, what, Lunar Dance the Tyrantrum back? Keldeo can take that on. Yeah. Tyrantrum is here. I live any one hit from Tyrantrum, so I can just go for a Secret Sword. They have a Thunderfang. Never mind. Did I live that or not? I'm assuming it's Banded Tyrantrum, right? I'm actually curious. I'm just calling it for the sake of seeing whether I lived it or not. It's not like it's going to change my play here. I feel like I probably lived that. Thunderfang's a really weak move. Yeah, I did live it. Okay. So I just knocked them out here. They go hard Magearna, interestingly. I don't really understand that one, because you just put yourself in a losing position to Mega Pinsir. And then they try to play off my choke into Magnezone. Yeah, wasn't happening. At that position, Mega Pinsir kind of just came out and won anyway, so that'll be that game. I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here. My opponent is very clearly running some hyper offense. I mean, Garchomp does well against both their leads, being Drill and Tapu Koko. Yeah. Just EQ here. They may actually be... Yeah, they're definitely Sash. They wouldn't be Scarf. I just get up mine. I don't care about Gyarados coming in. It does come in for that Intimidate, however... I think I just always Z it. I don't think I let it do anything too insane here. They go Kartana as their pivot. Okay. Good card pivot for sure. I could see Smart Destroy coming out right here, but I don't think Torn is going to be very useful against anything else. That's a Life Orb Kartana. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's dead on entry, meaning I feel like that's what they're just going to sack off here. But on the off chance they wanted to give me the Kartana for no reason, yeah, they should sack off Drill to get in, I'd guess, Tapu Koko. Yeah. And I can just go back to Garchomp, I think. This shouldn't have coverage for it. I want to keep this for the helmet damage against that Hawlucha. Okay, so this is in. That's fine. I can just Earthquake here on the Reflect. Magnezone, I think, covers both the Gyarados and the... I'm just gonna Earthquake as the U-turn. So that thing's dead on entry. Hawlucha's here. Okay, Hawlucha's a threat. I think I have to... Outrage it into range of Quick Attack is my play. Yeah, so I do some good damage right there. This should be Quick Attack range after the Rough Skin. Oh, now it's definitely Quick Attack range. I guess they have Roost. Yeah, they do have Roost, so... Makes this a little bit tricky. I'm able to break through, though. It's not that high of a chance for me to hit myself. I'm actually breaking through completely now, which is amazing. I end up getting confused again right away. Alright, so they accept that that's not what's going to be winning this game right here. I just Quick Attack. This should kill. Are we serious? That was my win con. I think I just lost because of that. I definitely think this game might be over. I'll bring this out. Hit this up with a BP. Yeah, I think that I really expected that to kill. Wow, maybe I should have calced it. I would have always gone Torn first for the Regenerator because Tapu Koko soloed. I mean, sorry, Mega Pinsir soloed this team. Yikes, man, that's really terrible. Let's get out of here as they go for a Life Orb knockoff. Yeah, I think I have to play off a Focus Blast miss now. That was pretty bad. They know I'm Scarf now too, so they just go Gyarados, I think, and win. Yeah, I just blundered this really terribly. I'm really surprised how Hawlucha took that after Reflect was gone. Do I have anything I can do here? Guess I'll stay in and go for crits. It's actually taking a good amount. Second DD. Do you have a way to OHKO me? Earthquake just straight up did it. Yeah, they have Crunch. That's GG right there. Unfortunately, I just completely messed up my Mega Pinsir. What was that calc? Maybe I should have just calced it. Hawlucha, let's just assume they were standard trained Lucha against Mega Pinsir, man. Quick Attack, yeah. +1 defense, that looks to be some sort of roll always in their favor right there, so it is what it is. I definitely should have calced it and gone Torn first. Had I gone Torn, gotten the helmet, assuming they didn't Roost on a Hurricane Miss, I would have gotten the damage that I needed off. And then I just go Pinsir Quick Attack, and Pinsir rips their team apart. So that's kind of why I'm annoyed at myself right now. But I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. Lesson learned is always calc if you're not sure. I was pretty positive though. I'm gonna go ahead and try to win this game with Mega Pinsir. It's definitely possible. I do need some chip damage on Pokemon like Lando, and I probably would just want a Rock Slap for Kyurem to get that in range. I wouldn't be surprised if P2 takes one even at +2 as well. Regarding my lead matchup here, Metagross deals with both. Kind of deals with Scully too, so let's just lead off with that. Scully does lead. I think Meteor Mash plus Bullet Punch. I hope I get the attack raise, but I think it kills anyway. And I'm trying to avoid an Endeavor here, right? So they actually just straight up Mega Horn me. Yeah, that's BP range. Let's hit him up here. Make a very solid Grand play. Okay. I'll always go Keldeo on a Battle Bond U-turn, so that's good info too. Scully comes back. I'll just Surf as they protect. I'll always just Surf again. I know Keldeo is good right here, but I needed that thing gone, and I wasn't really letting anything else take an Endeavor. Kyurem comes in, okay. Metagross, can you take a Fusion Bolt from 53 if I were to sack something then bring you in? Because I could take an Earth Power. OU, like, RU Choice Band. And I have, like, what, 64, I think? Against Kyurem. I don't think I would take a Z move. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking the Z. Actually, it's a roll. I guess I'll just sack this and go Garchomp. And actually, I don't think I should sack this, but I also don't see what else I'm doing here, so let's just Surf. Keldeo, get this roll, please. Keldeo, you're too good for this. Come on. Hey. Alright, let's just go for Devastating Drake now. They bring in Lando, but like I just get my rocks up and the damage I need on both these Pokemon for Pinsir. Like, I know that sucks for Pinsir, those rocks going up right there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm really surprised that would be your pivot. Obvious Lando coming back in is obvious, but I'll just SD again. We know this is... Actually, do I know that it's not Scarf? I don't think I ever figured that out. Went for rocks. P2 comes in. Alright. I don't mind taking an Ice Beam. But I also can't let them all set up, so let's just Earthquake. Trick Room. Okay, I'm gonna pivot into Magnezone on this Ice Beam. Lando T comes in. Are you really Trick Room? I don't think you're this slow. I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon. They are that slow, man. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Okay, cool. Shuca Berry Metagross is able to live that pretty comfortably. I still think Mega Pinsir can just solo. Let's Bullet Punch here for a bit. As they sucker. Yeah, so I'll just go Garchomp here. Quick Earthquake. As they sack off their P2 to get in Gran. They have Hydro Pump. That'll never kill me, yeah. So now I just go out into this. Bring this out, Earthquake this. Because I'll live anyway. And then Kyurem Black will die, so not my smoothest win right there. I definitely blundered my... What did I lose to the Lando again? Was it my Magnezone? Yeah, I really didn't think they would be that slow, but I guess it is just a Trick Room bulky Lando right there. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. This rain matchup isn't terrible, but it definitely... I don't have a good water resist considering Keldeo like just dies to Earthquake from Swampert. So I don't really know what my game plan is here in all honesty, so maybe it is kind of that bad. Let's go ahead and lead off with Chomp on Pelly. I'm just going to Z Outrage turn 1. I feel like they may pivot to Swampert expecting my Magnezone as a mid-ground here. It's either that or Volcanion. Like, I could see them making a not good pivot here into... Yeah, they do pivot to Swampert, and I just get rid of it. Nice. That was like the biggest threat to my team, and they just get out of the game considering that's their best win con. I'll be right back. Alright, my next match right here is going to be up against a team that is pretty weak to Pinsir. I just gotta be careful about maybe Scarf Magnezone, but other than that, Return is just very spammable right here. Regarding my lead matchup, I don't really pivot into Medicham at all, but then again, what team does, right? Unless you have a Mega Sableye, that thing's gonna get a kill every time it comes in. Let's go ahead and lead off with... I really don't know right here. I kind of want to lead off with Metagross, but if they lead Medicham, then I lose him on. Let's do it. They do lead Lando. Okay, I'll take this. Let's go right for the Ice Punch and see if we can make something happen here. Ah, okay, this is exactly the turn 1 that I envisioned when I built this team. Get out of here, Lando. The crit through the Jirachi Berry is really lame. I don't know if like I killed it with Bullet Punch after. I'm assuming I didn't. Here, I can just go Keld, I think. Like, I mean, actually, I was about to cancel it because Keld is really important here. They crit me back. I mean, I guess, if assuming that mattered, they kind of deserved that. I'll just Secret Sword, actually. I was thinking about doubling to Magnezone, but I can just always pivot to Torn on this. I was actually tempted to predict, like, a grand double there. I'll just knock off here as they stay in to Moonblast me. Okay. Likely Nature's Madness coming out now. If I don't want to lose to Kartana, I keep my Torn. Let's go for U-turn. Into the Metagross on the Nature's Madness. I think they need a Water type move here to knock me out. Let's hit him up with a Meteor Mash here. That really sucks. This, like, I know I hacked them out turn 1, but this is your best win con, and you were about to let it take 40%. That's really lame. Yeah, now you get your Ash form because I don't pivot into you anymore. We're just gonna ignore it and try to move on. I gotta start playing more offensively because I didn't get that damage on this. So let's get in here, get a Volt Switch going, but yeah, that's really not good for me. I'll get this in here. I think getting up rocks is worth it this game, and I gotta go for some sort of endgame with Keldeo because of all this. Actually, this could be that opportunity because they're actually giving me... Yeah, Earthquake a few times and then try to go for Keld endgame. That's literally my only game plan now because of that miss. Like, I did Defog, which is interesting. Then get in Kartana. Kartana's not even a Pokemon that prevents my rocks, which is interesting. Yeah, even that would have knocked me out. I think I'll go with Tornadus here. And then just click Hurricane. Knock them out. Okay, cool. So we're actually in a pretty commanding position now, despite that miss. The problem is it's Greninja. He's still just going to kill all my Pokemon because it's healthy. I really... That's so lame. I don't understand why you would make that pivot, but... I guess it's just something I gotta deal with now. Let's get my guy in here. Quick Secret Sword as they go hard Medicham. I don't think I bothered letting Garchomp take this hit. Rather, I think I go Pinsir. And then just like quick attack them here, right? I'm gonna Earthquake them. They're gonna go Magnezone, I think. Sack off Feeny, okay. To get Gran back in, makes sense. Yikes, man. This really sucks. Okay, both of these Pokemon can win, which is kind of interesting. I think Magnezone is expendable at this point. As they sure can, as they should. Let's get in Keldeo here. I just click Secret Sword and make sure that I don't lose to Shuriken spam. And Keldeo's the way I don't do that, so I knock that out right there. They have to hope I choke and actually give them damage on Keldeo for late game Shuriken, which I never would. Yeah, so I literally just sack off Garchomp here. Doubling to Gren will not help them at all. However, I will sack this off, not my other Mon. I'll Surf here always to knock that out. And then, yeah, I just sack off my Pinsir to the Gren, come back in, and win the game. So we win anyway, but definitely that early crit on the early miss on the Greninja really sucked. Maybe that Landorus clicked Rock's turn on and I completely got rid of their Rocker. That would have been really terrible too. So I don't know how the Hex balances out right there. Maybe you guys have a different opinion, but I'll take the win and I'll be right back. Alright, I got this guy again who I was able to beat in the third game. He has a Jirachi over his Kyurem now, something that I noticed. Let's go ahead and just lead off with this guy again. Hit him up with a nice Meteor Mash here, I think is okay. I love Clear Body. It prevents Lando's Intimidate, and that's always so nice to have around. They just make the same turn one play, okay. And I missed this time, which is not good for me. Yeah. Well, they miss back, so immediate justice is always nice. I always just Bullet Punch. They go hard Jirachi. Is your game plan really flinch me down? I'm gonna go Garchomp. Actually, I feel like they make some terrible Ice Punch play here. Just go for Earthquake, man. Offensive play there. I outspeed you because you were that terrible Trick Room set. I forgot about that. I don't risk Keldeo here. Keldeo just wins the game on its own. I feel like there's no reason to let it get damage off, but it's also my way of preventing Battle Bonds, so trade-offs is essentially what I'm trying to say right here. Let's get my damage off and then go from there, I think. I can bring in Keld now and just kill something, right? I'm actually going to double out, though. Yeah, because I want my rocks up. As they just do the same here. I'll SD up on the Scully sack. Greninja comes back in. I think it's safe to assume this knocks me out. Yeah, I think Scarf Keld should just win this game too. Regarding my play here, I really don't know. I feel like I'll just Devastating Drake. They go for Hydro and hit. Like, that was good, but it also wasn't like my most vital part of this team. Yeah, so that sack makes sense. My Tornadus should be able to take a +2 Pinsir hit if I had to guess, so I'll just pivot to that here. As they CC, I guess, expecting Scarf Mag to come in. This is Hurricane here as Jirachi comes in. Just follow it up with a knockoff, I guess. They are the Scarf set, okay. You know what, I feel like they may make some terrible pivot into Gren here. Let's just go for the knockoff again. They've got to know my Magnezone's coming in, right? I feel like there's no way you don't know that. Ah, goodbye, Eviolite. And now what I can do is just U-turn and pivot into my Magnezone on the Trick Room, which makes a lot of sense here. Did they just give me a win with Trick Room, actually, is what I'm wondering. Because that's going to do nothing. I knocked that out. You don't... They just gave me the game, I think. Unless Shuriken does 67. This won't do anything. Thanks for the Trick Room, man. I appreciate you. That's kind of funny. They're going to go ahead and forfeit. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here. I swear I just played this team. I don't remember completely. We've had like 7 games this live, which is a lot more for this timestamp than usual. Usually around 20 minutes I have like 4 or 5 games in, but we've had some very fast-paced games so far. Metachem lead is definitely an issue for me right here, but I will lead Metagross and pivot to Torn if they lead Metachem. They do lead off with the Landorus T. Beautiful. I'm just going to Ice Punch this right away. Maybe they'll go ahead and give me their Mon. They make a good Tapu Fini pivot, okay. Maybe I did play this guy right here because it seemed like they knew about my Shuca Berry attack. I feel like that's the only way. The only thing that makes sense here. Let's go Torn on the Nature's Madness and just click knockoff here. Yeah, I could have sworn I played this guy. I don't know. But let's try to win it. I think that's what's more important right here. They give me a knockoff into Feeny, which is great. And then they miss another Nature's Madness, unfortunately for them. I'll try to Hurricane them down here, but they decide to bring in their Magnezone. Takes absolutely nothing, huh? I'll U-turn out here into my Magnezone expecting the Flash Cannon, I think. Now I'll go Garchomp, because I actually need my Magnezone for the Kartana, I think. Especially if I'm playing my Torn more recklessly this game. Let's go for the Rocks here as they Flash Cannon again. And then I'm actually going to SD here, expecting Lando, and then go for the Z-Drake. That's a good play. They go Kartana. This is going to be a double down. They could have a Z move. Yeah, they could have a Z move. Let's go Torn, I think. It could be Breakneck Blitz, though, and that would definitely catch my Torn. Okay, that's a double down. Cool. I will take it. Now, Kartana being out of the way frees up my Magnezone a bit, but losing Garchomp was a little bit of a setback, I must admit. Let's bring out my... Wow, Pinsir's going to have fun here. Let's go Metagross on Lando. Hit him up with the Ice Punch again. As they bring in Magnezone. Well, I'm trapped in here. I'm going for Earthquake. I'm actually faster than them, which is cool. Yeah, speed investment coming in very nice right there. I think I just win with Keldeo if I get damage on this. Let's just start Meteor Mashing. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of damage too. I can just Meteor Mash again. I don't care about your Nature's Madness. Yeah, I think they lose to Keld no matter what, but I would love to get my Rocks back up if possible. I'll go Keld here. I don't mind it having take the hit. Sorry, I don't mind having it take the hit, is what I meant. Tapu Fini comes in. Doesn't take a lot, unfortunately. Let's go Tornadus here. Maybe I can hit my Hurricane. I feel like they have to bank off the miss at this point to have any possibility of winning. And they don't dodge. Okay. Yeah, this one should be a win. The way I see it, at least. I just stay in. So they Hydro. Just bring this guy in. Click. I think... Surf. No, I should Surf here. As they go Medicham. My choke would be staying in to get in range of Shuriken, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to switch out into my Magnezone. As they fake out. I'll just Flash Cannon here in case they want to make the pivot into something else. Then bring in my Pinsir, just hit him up with a return. Because of my ability Hyper Cutter, I don't really have to care about Lando in this situation. Greninja comes in. I just quick attack Greninja. Doesn't knock it out, but this comes in, click Surf twice, and that will be game. Yeah, because I have Bullet Punch in the back too, so they managed to bag some Pokemon of mine. I was not able to preserve as many as I maybe could have, but I'll take the win right there, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here. I went ahead and looked back at the games. It turns out I did battle that last team. It just wasn't the same player the first time. Now, this player has a Zydog, which is absolutely terrifying, but we got a little trick up our sleeves right over here. So let's go ahead and see if we can maybe pull that off at some point. I think my best win con is probably just Pinsir, but I gotta be careful about just the Ditto revenging my entire team. That would be a rather unfortunate scenario. Let's lead Chomper here against Scizor and just Rocks up right away. I don't see Scizor 6-0ing me just due to Magnezone being a thing that I have. I guarantee you I say those words and now Scizor SDs up and kills every Mon. That sounds like it would be something that would happen to me right here. They just go for the U-turn. Greninja comes in. The thing is, I keep on having this in a situation where I don't have a Keldeo. I don't have a Grand Pivot. It's always Keldeo, but then... Like, Keldeo's so good, I don't even know if I want to make the pivot or not. I don't think I am. I'm just going to go for my Devastating Drake here, and then get in Keldeo after. Yeah. really sucks to make that decision every time, but... I can literally just Hydro Pump here into maybe knocking out Torn. Surprised Chansey would be your bring in. As they get up their Rocks. So knock this off on the Toxic, and then U-turn out here. I could see a double Toxic being a thing, but I'll U-turn out anyway. On, like, maybe the soft build would make sense. Yeah, and here I can just Meteor Mash. As Scizor comes in. I think I go for the Earthquake. Yeah, they can't let this get trapped really, so that's good. Go Zydog. Hello Zydog, you wanna have some fun with me? This doesn't kill. I have no doubt in my mind I live. That's banded, but we get rid of their Mon. Okay, that's really cool. I'm glad that actually got to work out. Endgame with Keldeo is very possible right here. That's something I'm noticing. In fact, getting damage on this would make it more possible, so let's go ahead and do that. Endgame with Pinsir is also a thing. I'll get my guy in here, just click Volt Switch. If you're Z-Fight, I think I just lose, but They go Chansey. Just get in my guy here. They've already shown Toxic, so I think I just have to return. Gran can come in after, unfortunately. I think they'll sack off Scissor first? No. Huh. Yeah, I think it just comes down to... You're really just playing off this tie. I feel like I'm in the back and I have to win this tie. I don't think I can win if I don't get it right. My other option is going Magnezone and trying to do that. Okay, they go for their return. Perfect. This should be Scarf. If you're not Scarf, I'm going to be sad. I think you are Scarf. Actually, wait a minute. So I just Thunderbolt. I get to stay in here, but no, then they trap me just with this thing, so... I get rid of Scissor right there. It looks like I might win anyway, which is kind of cool considering how very mediocre I've played, I guess, would be the term. Greninja comes in. I haven't dodged a Hydro this live. Does that want to happen anytime soon? That would be cool. No, it's not happening still. Let's get my Pokemon in here. Click Secret Sword. This should get 2-hit KO'd easily. Yeah, I think I win. The reason being... They go Ditto, right? I don't think I'd let this take the hit. I just sack, go Magnezone. Sack Pinsir, go Magnezone. Is that my play? Sack Magnezone, go Pinsir? Or I just stay in and try to go for an endgame with one of the other two? I'm actually curious. If the Magnezone takes this hit, I think I just guarantee to win. It takes the hit as in from the Greninja, obviously. Greninja against Magnezone. I can't take a Shuriken. Something good to note. Do I think it's my smartest option to try to take this Shuriken? Pinsir against Keldeo. Pinsir can take a Secret Sword, meaning I bring this out now, just click return. They need to crit me. That's their win con. Their win con is critting me right here. I'm glad I calced the Pinsir against Secret Sword too. I do take this hit and I will be able to win. I believe. No? Okay, they're opting to go for this route. Oh, did I just lose? No, there's no way Keldeo dies to this. Yeah, Keldeo lives this, I'm confident. These are equally accurate. Do you die to Surf? Pinsir against Keldeo? Yeah, I live this, so it just comes down to, I guess, me hitting. 59 to 69. They're at 63. I don't know what the odds are. You know what, Keldeo? I've never gotten to click Stone Edge with you, and I'm going to try to do it now. I live this quick attack. Come on, Keldeo. Just hit the Stone Edge. This is for the 8-1. If we win this, we end off the live 8-1. Let's see if we can do it right here. I missed, didn't I? Yikes, man. Okay, GG. I'm going to go ahead and run from that game, and that'll be that. It's going to be a 7-2 live, unfortunately, but I definitely played an 8-1 live with that last game right there. Actually, you could argue otherwise. I'm pretty sure I hacked somebody with the Ice Punch crit turn 1 against a Jirachi, Landau, or whatever, so that'll be that. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find this team down below in the description, as I said at the beginning, and I will see you next time. Later.